Charlotte 49ers taking on Old Dominion. Number 2 taking on the number 7 seed, who... Never mind. We're not getting to the pitch quite yet. Just a minute. All right. Well, now both of these teams are ready. Get these players up on the pitch. And we'll get this match underway. It's okay if it's a little scuff, right? This is just the D stream. Now the question is, did I press the button too many times? I did. Alright. There we go. All fixed, no problem. Charlotte's logo is too big for the box. Oh well. I think I can switch that actually here. Probably just have to use their old logo so that it actually fits then. There we go. Our old little Miners logo. What's this other one work here? All these teams. That one worked. There we go. Their updated logo here. Let's go. What's going on? Thanks for the hydrate. I'll have to honor that after the series happens, otherwise you won't be able to see me actually hydrate. Yeah, we have the Charlotte 49ers taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. Like I was saying, the number 2 seeded Charlotte taking on the number 7 seeded ODU. Charlotte took down their opposition quite easily in the round of 64. Old Dominion, they took down the Miami Hurricanes quite easily as well. A lot of people were expecting the upset to go in favor of the Hurricanes as they had won their AAC tournament, being the champions out of AAC. Unfortunately, the Cinderella ended for the Hurricanes, and the Old Dominion Monarchs are looking to get the Cinderella story running for themselves here. Opening up the scoring is Goat God. Starting it off on the right foot here. Getting the scoring going right away. Well, I guess not right away. 1.5 minutes off of the clock, but first goal is the most important goal. Takes that momentum shift into your favor. Obviously, UNCC does not want that to happen. They get a shot. Goat God can't get back to it, and Bala will slot that one through to tie up the series. They had the goal to start with, but now the UNCC are able to get one back and tie up the series. Only 12 seconds off the clock for that one. Trying to get another one through here. Bala's shot is going to be cut off in the midfield. Now a shot here from P-Shooter. Able to be saved just barely by Lazy. Now Bala and Lazy trying to push that one into the Monarchs half. Not able to do so quite yet. Now Lazy able to take it through. Tries getting it center for Bala, but he's playing a little bit too close. Has to try and take it through the corner to get the pass. Extra touch. Lazy was not expecting it. Now Knight breaking in here to try and get a goal through. Gets a demo. Not able to push a shot through quite yet. Knight with the shot. Not a lot of power. Goat God able to easily save away. Lazy just misses that ball. And that is a goal for Goat God and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Able to get another lead here in the series in game number 1. 2:30 on the clock. We reach the halfway point. Monarchs are leading. They look to take a 2-goal lead here. That shot just going to go wide. Able to be put out by Knight as well. Now hunting a demo. Trying to open up that defensive half of UNCC. They break out onto offense. Bala redirect from Lazy. Will be saved away by Goat God. Now Bala through the corner. Can't get the pinch to go. But the follow-up shot from Knight is going to be good. And with 2:05 left on the clock, once again, the Charlotte 49ers have tied up the scoreline here. Just slotting that one through, had the angles. And we almost have twos across the entire board. We had 2 minutes, 2. But the seconds were just a little off. But either way, Charlotte trying to find another one through here. Knight with the catch, can't get it around Goat God this time. Bala has boost, takes it through to the wall. Trying to get it over Goat God, who cuts it off in the midfield. Now Kuro can't get it through to the corner. Goat God centered for Pea Shooter. That shot going to be high off the backboard. Waterfall down, but it's able to be put out by Bala. Kuro tries to put it right back in once again, but Lazy with the save. Minion trying to get that offense rolling once again. Have not been able to do so quite yet. Finding some extended looks on the offensive half. That ball is popped high. Nobody from the Monarchs able to commit to that one, though. Bala's there, has the shot. Able to be saved away for now. Old Dominion, they are locking up on the defense, not allowing Charlotte to come away with any easy goals. Great 50 there from Lazy, though. Goat God has to try and put it out, but it's only as far as Bala has the flip reset under, and that will go through, giving the Charlotte 49ers their first lead of the series. Whew, such a clean play there from Bala. Got the flip reset, which took the ball underneath Pea Shooter, who was expecting the touch to come out. Just like that, Charlotte looking to continue their offensive ways, continue all of that scoring in their favor, continuing their run of domination. We saw Cleveland State, the CSU Vikings. Oh my goodness, that one almost just able to find its way through for the Monarchs, but nobody committing on the shot there. And Charlotte catch a break. They may catch a break to give them the series lead, taking the first goal of the series. Monarchs are keeping it up, though. So far, Kuro trying to get it through the corner. 0 seconds on the clock. They need the ball to stay up, but that they will not do. They clear the other way. Gives Charlotte the victory. Gotta say, and as we head into game number 2 here, these top teams continue to try their ways of victory and domination. The CSU Vikings were able to get it done in 4 against the Cincinnati Bearcats. And Charlotte 49ers are looking to get it done here against the Old Dominion Monarchs as well. Seen a lot of teams go pretty deep in this tournament so far. Charlotte not wanting their team to be one of those games that goes the distance. They prefer to get it. Oh, we have a Rule 1 between Knight and Goat God on the sidewall. A little awkward. That shot able to be just saved by Bala off of the post. We have a 2v2 situation here. Which team will be able to come the better of it? It will be Old Dominion. They slot that one through. Great infield pass there from Kuro to Pea Shooter. Bala tried breaking up the Rule 1, and that is what happens when you do that. You get scored on, my guy. Rule 1s are a sacred thing in Rocket League, and when you break them up, bad things happen to you. You get the bad juju, and just like that, you get scored on. 1-0 lead here for the Monarchs. Trying to make that 2-0 now. Had control of the ball, but gets cut off by Goat God. The high flying shot from Pea Shooter. Easily saved away by Lazy. Bala trying to get the offense going for the 49ers. Not able to do so yet. Goat God off the backboard. Lazy's there to put it out. Has a great pinch off that side wall. Pea Shooter trying to keep it towards the midfield. But Bala with the catch. Flick over one. Goat God able to put it back out to the midfield. Only as far as Knight. Able to find a pass to Kuro. Lazy with a great save, though. Keeps us to a 1-goal game. Now trying to find that quick transition. Ball saved high from Pea Shooter. Bala keeps it in across the goal line. Kuro doesn't make contact, but nobody from Charlotte is there to get the follow-up shot. Old Dominion Monarchs, they hold on here so far, but for how long as UNCC is looking to continue to clamp down on offense. That shot from Knight able to be saved away, put right back in. Lazy, the follow-up is not going to be good, goes wide of the net. Once again, the Monarchs catch a massive break there. They lock it down on the defensive half for that bit of offensive pressure that the 49ers had going. Now looking to get a second one here. That one's going to be off the backboard. Bala able to make contact. Bump onto Knight and Bala. Shot from Kuro is able to go through off of the bump plays there. Oh God, not able to get the 50, but able to get a couple bumps. Leaves Lazy in the net with 0 seconds on the clock. And we now have a 2-goal lead here for the Monarchs. Looking to continue their upsetting ways. Don't want either of these teams to feel like they have an easy road to the Sweet 16. This play there from the Monarchs allows Knight to come away with the ball. Going to be off the backboard. Bala with the shot instantly. Getting one back here for the 49ers, excuse me. Oh God, couldn't make contact there. Nobody from the Monarchs was able to make contact off that side wall, and they got punished. You cannot be making easy mistakes like that against this Charlotte team. UNCC will make you pay. They will be able to make you pay for those mistakes that you make. A little bit of awkward play here in the midfield. Lazy trying to find Bala now. Going to be cut off by Pea Shooter. Keeps us to a 1-goal game in favor of the Monarchs, but the demo comes through. Kuro save. Follow-up from Lazy. Saved by Goat God. Now Kuro down to the other side, has no more boost to work with, but that doesn't matter as he was on target to hit that double touch. And he will slot it through around at Knight, giving the Monarchs, once again, a 2-goal lead. Lazy centered for Knight, going to be put out. UNCC trying to find one more to try and bring this game close again. Minute 45 on the clock. Bala takes it over to Knight. Has the shot. It's going to be wide. Pea Shooter, a great touch, keeps it away from the net. But Bala is there, puts it back center. Low boost here for the Monarchs. But they are not being threatened at all by this UNCC offense. UNCC has looked a little bit absent on the offensive half here so far in game number 2. They haven't been there to push any of these shots through. A lot of those passes haven't been able to come out here. But Knight trying to change up the script. Not able to do so. The Monarchs looking to pounce once again. Looking to claim their crown for victory here in game number 2. And potentially the series causing upsets galore. Now Lazy able to clear it down. Has Knight in the air already. That shot's going to be blocked. Now Bala through the corner. Cut off by Kuro. As the 50 is going to be high. Goat God just has to try and meet it where he can. Bala and Knight looking to pounce down. No follow-up shot coming through. Lazy just had to wait until the clear came out, but it never did. And once again, the Monarchs catch a massive break on defense. And Goat God gets a great save there as well. Lazy cuts it off in the midfield. Now trying to get one more. Goat God able to push it out for now. Knight just lying in the midfield. Awkward defense, but Lazy accidentally saves the ball there. 2-goal lead for the Monarchs. That will be good enough to give them the victory here in game number 2, tying up the series. A lot of these matches so far here in the round of 32 have been a lot closer than people might have anticipated at first. But as we head on over to DFH Stadium, which team will be able to take the series lead here? UNCC just looked absent on the offensive half. They weren't able to ever push through. Whenever one person was following up on offense, there's nobody with the second shot. And when there was, it just went wide of the net. They need to lock in on that offensive half. They need to commit. They need to get those shots through. They just have not been able to do that quite yet. We'll see as we head into game number 3 now if they are able to lock that up or if the Monarchs will continue to roll. Tie series in game number 3 here. And a lot of these games so far that were expected to be a lot more in favor of one team and be a lot closer. Main example is Drexel versus Penn State. A lot of people had that one being a sweep, but instead it went to 6 with Drexel finally able to take the series W. Charlotte not able to break through on offense here quite yet. Had a few good looks there in their first offensive attack, but finally able to be pushed out by the Monarchs. For 45 seconds, able to stay locked in on the defensive half so far. Charlotte looks to try and find their offense once again. Lazy gets it around a couple. One more boost, can't get that touch through the corner. Goat God has to clear, but only as far as Knight. They look to get those team plays working. Bump there, at least follow the ball, but Kuro is right there as well. Still on the ball though, it does not matter. Lazy puts it through, bar down, and the UNCC 49ers able to finally find a lead here again in the series, game number 3. They want to go up here and get the momentum back in their favor. Fala over to Knight, cut off by Kuro, but Fala is there once again, has Knight once more through the corner, not going to be good, can't push it through to the net. Lazy lying in wait, has that shot go wide, but Knight is there for the follow-up, can't make contact. Fala continues the attack. Goat God trying to meet up with Kuro, gets the second touch there, able to 50 it out, but only as far as Bala, as the UNCC 49ers finally are starting to lock down on offense, continuing that sustained offensive pressure that they need. Knight keeps it from even crossing that midfield line. Same with Bala. Kuro couldn't get the clear out. Now Bala pass over to Lazy. Going to be saved by Goat God, and the follow-up 50 as well is going to be good. He has no boost to work with. Concedes it for P-Shooter, but he gets demoed off the pitch, leaving ball control in favor of Bala. The pass over to Lazy will be good. And UNCC is now starting to roll on here. UNCC better than even G2. That may be taking it a little bit far, Coolio. But, I mean, that was a fantastic play to be sure. Just a quick transition after ODU was trying to get the ball out of their own half. They now have a 2-goal lead. Bala, a little bit of an awkward play there. Faking out the defense from ODU, but that does not matter as a long clear from Kuro will go through. Goat God wasn't able to get the ball, so he took Bala instead. And Lazy just went a little bit too high on the dunk clear from Kuro. And it's back to a 1-goal game here as we reach the halfway point. Goat God, pass off the backboard. P-Shooter's there, but the shot is not going to be good at all. Pass back to Bala. That one saved away for now. Almost had another highlight play on our hands here from this UNCC offense. But Old Dominion were able to push that one out. Now P Shooter trying to find a tying goal here for Old Dominion, but Bala, just such a quick transition, instantly finds possession, instantly finds a goal. Burrows just trying to rotate around, just caught in no man's land. Same with Goat God. Bala able to slot it through the defense. Opens up that 2-goal lead once again with 2 minutes on the clock. We may have a back and forth series on our hands here. We've only seen it a couple times where it's true back and forth until game number 7, but obviously UNCC does not want that to be the case. They want to take the victory here in game number 3 and then have that momentum continue throughout the rest of the series. The Monarchs trying to get one more back here. Still a minute 30 on the clock. Plenty of time to play if they get a goal here, but they need it to come through really soon if they want it to happen here in regulation. That pass center from P Shooter going to be saved from Bala. Lazy able to keep it away from the Monarchs for now on their own half. But Goat God, the center to P Shooter will be good. Shot through top left corner just around the rotating Bala for UNCC. They have the 1-goal deficit once again here for the Monarchs. Only down by 1, minute 6 on the clock. But this team play here from UNCC has been such a game changer in game number 3. Off the kickoff, the pass from Lazy over to Bala catches the Monarchs defense off guard, off of the quick kickoff, I should say. And just instantly able to open up that 2-goal lead once again here. This is something I want to see from UNCC if I'm a fan of them going through to the rest of the series. They were not coming away with any of this sort of thing in game number 2, and that's when we saw them take the L. But once again, this team play from UNCC has locked in. Knight back to Lazy, able to get the redirect around that Monarchs defense. And they now have a 3-goal lead here. UNCC, the first couple games looked a little shaky. That first one, they were able to take the W, but in game number 2, they weren't able to come away with any sort of victory. Looking very shaky, but in game number 3 here, they have definitely locked in and locked down, having 5 goals in game number 3. 5-2, 3-goal lead, 30 seconds on the clock. I mean, the Monarchs, they still have a very slight chance, but they need something to go their way, and in a big way here if they want it to happen. Goat God off the backboard, trying to get it cleared down. And as 10 seconds approach, it's all she wrote for game number 3. It'll probably be a 5-2 scoreline in the scorebooks here, and it will. As that one reaches the ground, we head on into game number 4. Will Old Dominion be able to come back here once again like they did in game number 2? Or will UNCC to continue to roll on down like they did here? Such great play from everybody on UNCC. Knight was just there to fill in where he was needed. I mean, Lazy and Bala were the playmakers. Bala had 3 goals, finding a hat trick, 3 saves as well. But as we head into game number 4 here, it's an even scoreline once again. Even if UNCC has the momentum shift their way, Monarchs could easily take that back with finding the opening goal here in game number 4. Obviously, UNCC doesn't want that to happen, and they are proving it with their play on the field as well. Not able to push them through yet after 30 seconds, but from the way they're playing, it seems almost inevitable. They have just stepped up the pace here since game number 3. Monarchs are trying to play catch up. That shot able to be saved away from Lazy. It looked pretty dangerous. but the rotations from the UNCC defense was too good. That shot just floating lazily in the middle of the net, but the Monarchs finally able to push it away after Lazy was trying to hook up with a teammate there. Or I'm sorry, I should say link up with a teammate there to get a goal in favor of UNCC. Not able to do so. Now Bala, he had the flip, but that shot just going to go wide of the net. Quick transition play here now from Old Dominion. Not able to find one on target quite yet. That shot almost cuts its way through the entire UNCC defense, but they were able to find the save. Now some bully play here coming out from the Monarchs. Will be able to push one through for ODU. Kuro pass off of that back ramp there. Kuro was also hunting some bumps. Had nobody from Charlotte able to make a touch on that ball before it went through their net. Like I was saying, the Monarchs could shift the momentum their way. Finding the opening goal, they did just that. They're now feeling confident once again. I mean, they have to be. From the way that they are passing with each other now, they are feeling so confident against Charlotte once again. Goat God through the corner. Pea Shooter's shot wasn't good, but then Goat God was still there. Dimes up Kuro. And that one goes through bottom left corner, just out of reach of Bala. Goat God was just diming up his teammates. Finally was able to find one through the net. They take a 2-goal lead now. 3:16 on the clock. Still left to play. Bala's shot not going to be good enough to go through. Now Nice trying to continue it through the corner. Going to be centered for Bala. Just has to take it to the sidewall. Can't get a second there, but Lazy's pass center. Going to be cut off by Goat God. Knight was diving on in there, but couldn't make contact. Goat God not making contact there on the back wall. As Bala is able to get the quick transition. Has a flip. Does he? No. Doesn't use it anyways. Shot is going to be wide. Save from Goat God. As Lazy demos him off the pitch after getting the save. Able to respawn. Nothing too dangerous here from Charlotte so far. That second touch from Knight being the detriment, though, to the Monarchs defense. I mean, when you are a pea shooter in that situation, you are jumping up there. You're not expecting that second touch from Knight to come on through, but it does, and it messes up that defensive line, and UNCC is able to get one back here as we reach halfway in game number 4. Flip reset from Knight just off the crossbar. Bala's there for the follow-up, but took too long, and Goat God is able to get there for the save. Now quick transition play for the Monarchs. Shot blasted, but Knight makes the save. Able to get back just in time. Now trying to find the UNCC on offense once again. Can't do it quite yet. Now Lazy able to get the clear past the midfield line. Pea Shooter's there to play some bully ball, though. Kuro continues it through the corner, trying to meet Goat God, and that he does. 2-goal lead for the Monarchs once again. UNCC playing from a 2-goal deficit once again. Less time on the clock this time. And it pushed up the pace in game number 3. In game number 4, the Monarchs have been able to match that pace and outplay it even a little bit. Knight can't get it out of midfield here. Goat God has possession off the ceiling. Can't get it around Bala. He's able to get the touch. But Kuro on the sidewall. Goat God finding some bumps. Kuro shot goes through. What a play from Goat God there. Lazy was just trying to get around, but Goat God was just keeping him stuck to that back wall there. 3-goal lead now for the Monarchs. They were challenged, and then they stepped up to meet that challenge. And they have outplayed UNCC here in game number 4. 4-1 lead here, trying to find 5 goals for themselves. Shot center is going to be pushed away by UNCC only for now. Now Goat God tries to find possession, can't do so. Pass from Lazy to Bala. That one will go through. This is what UNCC was missing in game number 4 so far. They finally find it. The 3-team mate passing play all the way from their own half instantly cuts around the defense. They need more of that if they want to fight back into this one. 51 seconds on the clock. Only 2-goal deficit now. Bala pops it up off the kickoff, but Kuro able to push it out for now. Lazy now through the sidewall. Awkward touch, but P-Shooter is able to get it through. Able to find the clear. Monarchs looking to clamp down on offense, waste as much time as possible, and there is no better time waster than finding another goal for your team, I'll tell you that. After a 5-2 victory for UNCC in game number 3, the Monarchs have completely flipped the script around, and with 31 seconds, they are leading 5-2 in game number 4. Every challenge that UNCC has thrown at the Monarchs, they've been able to match it, if not in that game, but in this game following that. No team able to take 2 in a row here yet in the series, as the Monarchs look to secure game number 4 here. Charlotte take game 1 and 3. The Monarchs game 2 and 4. We have an even scoreline once again on the series as we head into game number 5. Yet the Monarchs will need to try and flip the script if they want to win the series. As it stands right now, no team has won 2 in a row, and if it stays that way, then by luck of taking the first game of the series, UNCC will be able to take the series. But Old Dominion does not want that to happen. They need to win 2 in a row at some point here if they want to take the series victory and cause upset against the number 2 seeded UNCC Charlotte. Or UNC Charlotte, I could say. Not UNCC Charlotte. That's too many C's. That'd be 3 C's. But as we head into game number 5 here, we'll have to see which team will be able to come out on top in this game. So we get the teams now on in here. Game number 5, again, a 0-0 scoreline. So after the bullying that the Monarchs just pushed right back in the face of UNCC, it's an even scoreline, back on an even playing field here. 5 minutes back on the clock as well. Monarchs look to take control of the offense right away. That shot, top left corner, able to be saved away by Bala. But the Monarchs, that offense looking to roll once again. Good to see some parity here between these two teams, though. P-Shooter shot, lazy shot, but able to be saved. The follow-up goes through? What? How does... Everybody from Charlotte was in the net, but nobody had boost, and the follow-up shot was just placed in just the right spot to get around the entire defense. Monarchs, they are rolling right along here. UNCC needs something to go their way in a bad way here. Kuro off the ceiling. Gonna go wide of the net, but still has possession of the ball. Has the boost steal as well. Goat God now trying to continue the attack for the Monarchs, but is finally able to be pushed away into that orange half. Lazy, the shot is going to be pushed wide. UNCC, that shot just wide of the net. Just over the crossbar, I should say. They continue the attack here. 0 boost in the net, but able to push it out for now. Knight cuts it off in the midfield. It goes back towards Lazy. Goat God cuts it off. Gets it around Lazy. Now trying to get it around Knight. Can't do so. Now Kuro to continue it through the corner. Knight is there to push it high to the sky. And Bala with the clear. Ball possession. Flip reset. can't get it around the defense. Kuro hunts a couple demos as well, opening up the lane to get the clear. Also trying to open up that scoring lane, but Bala is there to put a stop to that passing play. Knight can't get around P Shooter. Goat God through the side now. No boost. Bala able to take possession, but has to rely on Lazy. Shot just gonna go wide as well. Bala. And this guy can't get it through. Off the backboard. Some confusion coming through. And Knight is able to push it through in favor of Charlotte. And they are able to tie up this game with 2:44 on the clock as we approach halftime, the halfway point of the game. To see who is able to really take possession of the series here. It's been so back and forth, and with this game tied up, not really a clear indicator of who will be taking the game. Both teams have looked good, and each team has had their ups and downs in game number 5, I'll say. But Monarchs, they've looked a little bit better, a little bit more consistently high. That offensive play there from the Monarchs, not able to push one through. That one just wide, still trying to cause it to be awkward and trying to get around that Charlotte defense, not able to do so as it's wide of the net every time. But now a passing play comes through. P Shooter gets cut off by UNCC. Kuro trying to meet up with him once again, able to be saved by Knight as well. And now Goat God has to try and find the shot, but that off the backboard is caught by Knight. As the ball still gets the full boost, cut off by P Shooter. Kuro pops it up, and Goat God is there to get the clear out. Only as far as Knight in the midfield. Now Bala picks up the ball, double touch, drops it down in front of the net. Knight finally dives in, but too late as Kuro was there on the defense. Now trying to center it for Lazy, will be pushed to the side. And the Monarchs are still holding on here on defense. This one, awkward. Kuro finds the save. Monarchs have been pushed onto the back foot here by the 49ers time and time again, but they have been able to come away with save after save after save. Now the Monarchs trying to find some offense of their own. Knight pops it up, has the 50, but P Shooter is there for the clear. Lazy with the catch on his own backboard. 50'd by Goat God. Leaves it in possession of Bala as Kuro is not able to make contact. But now P Shooter center. No follow-up shooter for the Monarchs here. And just like we've seen it be in favor of the Monarchs, UNCC able to breathe a sigh of relief as that ball was going across the net, but no shooter was coming in for the Monarchs as UNCC once again trying to lock down on the offensive half. Knight can't get that 50 to go his way, as Lazy now just has to collect ball possession again in their own half. Great dunk there from Lazy, off of the post. What is that bounce? 10 seconds. What is going on in this game here? Oh my goodness. What was that bounce off of that bottom left corner post? It just bounced across the goal line, but not in. Monarchs, they catch another massive break here. P Shooter with the shot, but Bala in the net. We have overtime in game number 5. The winner of this overtime will have momentum firmly in their possession. Kuro off the floor, but can't get it through. Knight now. Goat God causing some bumps, but Lazy was in the net, able to push that one away, not allowing that shooter to come on in to get the final shot. Now Kuro off the ceiling, has a shot, trying to just have expert placement, but it's put out by UNCC. Now trying to find some returns on investment. Goat God, long pass down. It's good. It's good. The Monarchs take the series lead as we head into game number 6 here. The Monarchs look to upset the Charlotte 49ers. They finally found the 2 games in a row that they needed to do Now they just need, they have double match point. They cannot allow UNCC to fight back into this one. They need to end it here as we head over to Neo Tokyo, the map where dreams go to live and where where dreams go to die. Old Dominion on match point. UNCC need one to go their way in a big way here. They need 2 in a row. They need to push it to Champions Field, but first they need to take Neo Tokyo. Oh God, trying to get the Monarchs going here early. Able to be pushed away by Lazy. Now Knight getting the clear only to the midfield as Kuro is there. Pushes it center. Able to get it around Bala, but Bala had that flip to catch back up to the play. Now has a flick, but P-Shooter in the net plays better defense as Kuro now able to meet up with P-Shooter to get the clear. Bala stops him from getting the flick, but is past center to Goat God. Off the backboard, Bala awkward. Kuro able to find the opening goal here for the Monarchs. 30 seconds off of the clock, and the Monarchs are looking to play spoiler to the 49ers. Oh God, off of the kickoff. Trying to find a second one for the Monarchs here now. Not able to push it through quite yet. Off the backboard, P-Shooter, a great 50. Just has to get it center. Takes it himself. Gets a second one off of the backboard. Gets a great 50 there. Has a flip, has the boost. Fakes out Knight. And he pushes a second one through to find a 2-goal lead here for the Monarchs. This is so demoralizing if you are a UNCC. You had a 5-2 victory in game number 3 to give yourselves a series lead back. And then you drop 5-2 in game number 4. And then you have to take it to overtime in game number 5 against the Monarchs. And then losing that overtime and instantly being scored on twice in less than a minute. UNCC needs to reset their mentalities here. They need to continue to play their game that they played in game number 3 especially. And they need to fight back into this one, keeping their season 4, excuse me. We're already on to season 4. The CCS National Championship Tournament bracket lives. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The Monarchs clearly want to play spoiler here. They find a third one, 325. UNCC needs things to go their way in a big way, but that is clearly not happening right now as the Monarchs now have a 3-0 lead here. They are continuing to just completely clamp down on anything that UNCC is trying to throw their way. It does not matter for the Monarchs. They just continue to score more and more. Now, Charlotte trying to find something on offense. Can't get around Goat God. Kuro has to collect in his own corner. No boost. Gets 50 by Lazy. Bala, a little awkward there. Trying to get a flip reset. Can't push it through P-Shooter. Now Lazy off the backboard is cut off by Goat God, and that one falls back into that blue half. As we approach the midway point here, Goat God trying to look for the backboard. Lazy is there to cut it off. Now Knight has the touch centered for Bala. P-Shooter is up, able to meet him in the air. Ooh, excuse me, chat. Kuro. Flip, reset off of the ceiling. P-Shooter can't continue the Monarchs attack. Cut off by Knight, and then cut off by Bala. That is just an open net. UNCC, they're not out of it yet. 2:20 on the clock. They're in a 2-goal deficit. But UNCC needs to continue to have things go their way like it did there. Monarchs, they clearly want to keep their foot firmly on the gas pedal. That one's off the backboard. Plenty of 49ers offensive attackers there, but able to be saved away and pushed out by the Monarchs. This Monarchs defense has been the key contributor for what has allowed them to play spoiler and upset to the 49ers. They just needed to hold on for 2 more minutes. They have a 2-goal lead. They need to hang on here as the UNCC 49ers look to try and push another one through. They need the attack to go through, but it does not, and they fall off of the attack. Kuro able to get the clear out. Knight just has to try and play it in the corner. Bala finally able to take it out, but it's cut off by Kuro in the midfield. Trying to find a 3rd one, or a 4th one here now for the Monarchs. Open up that 3-goal lead once again. But Knight off the backboard. No follow-up shooter yet for UNCC. Double commit there from the Monarchs. They're getting a little bit antsy on defense. Just trying to play these saves as much as possible. It's continuing to work here. Knight can't get that one through the defense. Now Lazy meets over with Knight. Shot goes through. They have a 1-goal deficit once again to play with. 59 seconds on the clock. Great passing play there from UNCC. And that has been the times when these goals have gone through for Charlotte. They need to continue that passing play that team plays. These solos, they work sometimes, but that Monarch defense is always there every step of the way to get that follow-up save. They need the passing plays and the team plays to work here in their favor to break down that Monarch defense. 40 seconds on the clock. It's pushed back into the blue half only for a brief second, but P-Shooter keeps it there now. Lazy through his own corner, is in the air, has Bala there, but it's cut off by Goat God before it can even get to him. Now Knight trying to work, has Lazy, over to Bala, no boost though, just trying to push it through the corner, make it awkward for this Monarchs defense, but they hold strong here. Breakout, 15 seconds, over the defense, and that should be the security that the Monarchs need. They find another 2-goal lead and what could be the dagger to play upset against the number 2 seeded Charlotte 49ers. Still 12 seconds. I mean, there is still time, but unfortunately, that kickoff doesn't go the way that they need it. And as that ball hits the ground, the Monarchs will take the series victory and move on to face the Wichita State Shockers.